pledge love and loyalty to be country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and fisheries. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002, continue to haunt the nation. A war fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous blood diamonds left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of grievance, characterized by deep-seated resentment and divisions along ethnic, regional, and partisan lines, remains a dominant force in Sierra Leone's political landscape. These grievances often stem from historical perceived marginalization of certain groups, legacy of corruption and as a result, the political discourse and interactions in Sierra Leone are frequently charged with mistrust and antagonism, impeding efforts to build a unified national identity. This fractured political climate has significant implications for nations. The continuous cycle of blame and counter-blame between political parties has diverted focus from more critical developmental policies and reforms. Public institutions struggle with inefficiency and corruption, further eroding citizens' trust in the government. Consequently, national unity remains elusive, with regional and ethnic loyalties often taking precedence over a collective national identity. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development efforts, as political instability discourages foreign investment and disrupts long-term planning. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic lines. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical grievances, promote inclusive governance, and foster political culture that prioritizes national interests over partisan gains.
Okay, fumble them, una good evening, una good afternoon, good morning, good day, whatever una day. Afumam in the Piari, Sekeno, Bonde Shakbele, Aua, Tawiena. Dama been going, don't come. I see it, the shine. If they go, don't come, go Allen. So now welcome and back. Over to you. Then I welcome you.
Papaya. The family in a cabo, plenty kushetuina, nyabundesi awanai awisie. Fama minu seke nungu, sikuri nutung, sikor sokodir tunong, muabong, broadcasting de jimba. Mlonga nugbi, wa ujoni, jepejima. So, mi family, I not get much for say. But before I go start, I want to tell me co-host plenty thank you, because the load be deeper in one grain. And you know, when they talk about heavyweight, not to the size, but now how you the box. Even in my absence, I not miss one broadcast. Every week, now 3 episode we can do, I not miss one. Now I go for about a month. So it do about 12 episodes. And I no miss one and complete. I want for tell and thank you for a resilience. I want for tell and thank you for a commitment. I want to tell and thank you for a determination. One way, a very steadfasting for make we achieve the goal where we need for make we country great again. Sierra Leone don't turn to pendulum. Where go before, he come back behind. Where go before, he come back behind. You know, they go before, he continue for go before. We just the reverse. Sierra Leone of old, we now we the lead by everything. Now we are the Sambagota of West Africa. Look at the embarrassment. I'm telling you.
South Africa.
Yep. This is how bad things are. But a lot of people not come to that realization it for say we are not doing good at all. This is the time for us to wear the Sierra Leonean shirt. Yesterday, we been in one platform when they call Weird. I talk and I said Sierra Leone is desperately lonely. Salon gets picking them. You know, like say get picking them. We busy pan, jati them way no significant. If you they talk about school, who side is school day? Na Sierra Leone. You they talk about the school, you they left the person where host the school. You they talk about your tribe. Who side the tribe day? Na Sierra Leone. You they talk about the tribe, you left the country where host the tribe. So Sierra Leone feel very neglected. And they call upon every Sierra Leonean. Una let we come to the realization, say Sierra Leone is a nation. Let we try to get to one nation, Sierra Leone. Let we get to one nation, one people. Let we get one character. We get one value system, one ethical value system and principle where we all go conform to. We all go adhere to. We all go work towards. We not go just day like in Jalo. When we scatter, all man go in your way. We not so in Jalo. We not mortal man. Sierra Leone, they call for we, SOS. Let we think Sierra Leone. Let we be Sierra Leonean for once. Let we build a community of Sierra Leoneans all over the world. You get Timni organization, you get Mindi organization, you get Cree organization, you not get Sierra Leonean Union. How sad. How sad. When we go begin think Sierra Leone, when we go begin the things say, the space where we occupy, then call us Sierra Leone. Pajalo, once again, thank you for your tireless work. Because if people are not appreciate what you do, me appreciate them. Because I know how you get sleepless nights for do research, so that we can impact them, and the one them way not know the value of the country. Because we know the value, because we don't do extensive research. We don't learn a lot about how great Sierra Leone is. Until we come to that realization, until we know the worth of we country. If you get a country, you not sell them, who that go sell them for you? You get your country, you not make them, who that go make them for you? If you get your farm, you not weed them, who that go weed them for you? Now we get a farm, where the thief we Casada, as Pajalo say yesterday, they say for catch the thief man, the man with thief now you can call for can't catch thief man back. It don't make sense.
You granite lost. There you go call squirrel. She can't guide this granite.
You know? Or you Bangalos, you go bring Grumpy. You know, say Grumpy and Bangalo they play. They're not. So now the word that's Pajalo. I ban to you.
You know, entire way they do, people they may not understand the motive behind it. They may not understand the reason. Because it's unfortunate they don't infest we minds them with the wrong things. That's Sierra Leone. As you rightly say, now everything begin from the British, the first how they step them foot in Africa and Sierra Leone. Because now they then bring all them people them who them been taken to slavery. They not can they because them be one for can sit down they for make gains no more. Then can they because they be don't decide say this 400 and more years of inhumane activity, let it do so. Why are they come to this point is that if we feel say now we begin do bad to ourselves, the bad been done there. But certain people let me look say, let this thing do so. Then decide say for end slavery. Who side then come force not to we? Then say now from here now, we go control the rest of the region. Bunt Island, now they first then go station the British Navy near the Bunt Island. Because now the point that we ship them in the past now the Atlantic, we then take people from Angola, Fernando Po, the other place there, for come across the ocean. That was why Bunt was established as a colony. Bunt was a colony like Freetown. But most people don't know this. And also, Bunt Island been famous for slavery. That place where they call York Island. Now, there is most of the slavery in the past.
Yeah.
They mean get a fort there and take the building, then they did.
He did it.
Not to say then say me don't see them because I been they go Bunt when I they go school. I don't pass by Matru, I don't pass through the Atlantic, I don't fly by air. I sabi that area well one. Even mother be in village, I sabi a good one. I sabi Tihu, I sabi Kotuma, I sabi all the villages there under. Take go back. I sabi all that area there. Because when I been go holiday, we be the work extensively within that area. So if at that time, then put we before, say una take control. But the British again then do something, but you not go blame them. Why you not go blame them? Then been go inland for talk to the people and say, una can't join we. But they use the wrong approach, say them for pay hot tax. The hot tax was not a bad intention, but it was not culturally suitable. It not been culturally suitable for we. So the people then resist them. And that resistance lead to a war where being bad blood. Creole and die. The people in the protectorate, they lost trust in the white man. Added to the fact that the people them up country, they don't suffer from slavery. That's the fresh in their mind.
Yeah.
Then come back, I warp on them. It created a new trauma. You see, we country, they get high potentials, but in a place where always done they exposed to trauma.
Yeah.
And rather than sit down peacefully for look for the solution, we defend quick fix. Now the quick fix, the British then use, then create this divide and rule. That divide and rule, now we they use them more than the British be use them.
Yep. Now we'll continue with. We'll not change them.
You see, the factor we get for face, and we get for tell the young generation this. There is nothing wrong with the potentials in the APC and the SLPP. But there is everything wrong in the attitudes that people put into those parties.
You know, I can always say this. We not get political party in Sierra Leone.
Yes, because
we not get government.
The attitudes where people then put into the whole thing, now I make a high so.
Exactly.
Not to only say Leone get political party.
Because the political party itself, what you the feel I'm in? If you get pillar case, you want like soft, what you they put inside it? Not to feather.
A feather.
If you put stone inside it
is hard.
It is hard. Well, this is not the problem. Now the people they will feed inside the political party. And they always tell people and say the political party now a cross-section of the population. If the population rots in, and
now
we have to accept it.
and reflection of who behaviors them
Exactly.
inside them political parties here.
Exactly.
If
And-
we dey thief, we dey lie, we dey jamfa, now they go they do inside the party them. If we not believe, say, we forget something through fear means, now go do in politics.
Now go do in politics. I be tell somebody
today,
if
we they can't ask the question.
Yeah.
Not only with the intention for defame the political parties. We they ask this question with the intention for make Sierra Leoneans then wake up.
Yeah.
To
They
the
have to
reality.
wake up. This is a must.
You see, when we been they go school and tell we say the pen is mightier than the sword, but they not be explained to we the true meaning. The true meaning is if you use your brain properly, a pass where you use your muscle because the brain and they move the muscle.
Mhm.
If Sierra Leoneans want to see a good Sierra Leone across the board, it no matter whether in SLPP or APC or NGC or REFP, we get to begin create a picture about Sierra Leone. That picture not there. We not get an image. Now inside we mind say, one place they will get this name, now place where we all for respect.
Mhm.
We still they go with that divide and rule where they be introduced to we. Now I make Congo and lie, patronage, all Kayalaki don't keep we 64 years backward. When you look the countries them who can learn from we, when they established Probe College, whether not the first person we go there. Now Nigeria I go, Ajay Crowder, not to so.
Mhm. Mhm.
When Ajay Crowder go Nigeria, what he learn from Sierra Leone, na Klein Town, he go introduce them. The Nigerians then begin adopt them.
Mhm.
We, the one that will be adopting them in small, then they're not the western area. Which side they be they call colony. When we can't get independence now, rather than we learn from them, we take them, make the enemy. Then says,
Big mistake.
because then sabi, about wezo, because then sabi, then kak feather. Nobody, not they tolerate nobody. Now intolerance na part of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I make a kin talk and I say, that me demia we sit down a state house with like Benki Lenki Kobo foot. I can cause some willfully let no say he get for be tolerant. The other they call Julius Madabio.
You know,
He get for learn the art and science of tolerance. He's a very lucky fellow. Lucky in the sense that it's unusual for somebody for be twice head of state in a country.
you don't read that parable where they say fortune favor fools.
Well, maybe. Because I mean they are not
you know, those who have it, they know they appreciate them. They say once no gets no want. You know, but the reality here is whether you like it or not, how you don't put and don't so. That is the truth. That is what the reality they show. You know, we therefore come to a realization, say, every individual get a part for play, and every individual get a unique skill. We therefore bring all that thing and they come together. We learn from each other. Because no matter how I learn book, no matter how you learn book, there are things I don't know that you know. There are things that you know that I don't know. Now that make the one them we bring book come to Africa, then teach you about something called division of labor.
Division of labor. Then
What
they
in
talk
that
about
do?
specialization.
Exactly. Then it make una specialize. If you come out, you they make bed. Doctor get for sleep in a bed, lawyer get for sleep in a bed, teacher get for sleep in a bed, Politician get for sleep in a bed. So you are a valuable person because you dey make people that sleep well in your community.
Now you don't talk high up the ladder. Don't condom. That's how they sweep office. If you not sweep that place they dirty, you know all they sick.
Because
if
the
somehow
hygiene,
they sweep office, not sweeping, not clean. That place dirty, you know all where they work there, they sick.
now this
Because
relationship,
of hygiene.
we na redemption, they try for make clear with people them conceptualize, make them understand them. You get a society. I like an ordinary carpenter, when an ordinary driver. I like you write A for him. Now this is not Osabiam. So does that mean it not get value? Now the society?
Well, the other point is we have been misled by what we think we know. Education is not a language.
Exactly.
Banabum na Yoni, Lamboy na Levuma. Then get their own education.
Yeah.
And if you want them to be useful in society, understand the kind of education you then get and make use of them because there is a skill in each person.
Everybody.
But this kind of politics so don't bring. Now we don't even reach the worst stage. Rather than we have political parties, we have private institutions being run by people wanting support from the general public. Now I make now the politicians then are CEOs. You know,
do you realize
don't be private limited?
Limited company. Even the one where they make forum. People once they make forum, you get 50 people that are the forum is in a CEO. Title and portmantle. You know, this word where you talk about, so you know, it is one that we get for continue for hammer because one of the common misuse words in Sierra Leone are the illiterates. Now you know, illiteracy they cause the problem. Now illiterate, but unfortunately, not all the illiterate people they cause the problem.
And the one that we're not literate.
And you can call them. You talk for you get the way where you can call them. You get the way where you can call them, but not for talker for you. You know. You see, when we get a society, everything that is society is about us. We occupy a space. All of us, we occupy one space. And the sky not get cover close. What do you they do next door? They affect me. If you cook fine stew next door, I they smell them. I not get access for eat them, but I they smell them. Now good smell. I will go, that smells good. But at the same time, if you pollute the air with something bad next door, I will smell the bad smell on the side too. So this attitude where we don't develop, say that man in life, that man in business, not to me business, are only concerned about the business. But look, you got it wrong. Because we live in the same space. Everything where Pajalo do, directly or indirectly, it affects Pature.
Yeah.
So
even though distance there between we.
Exactly. Because we now one people, we get one space. It is about time we come to that realization and say, Sierra Leone, not to APC get them, not to SLPP get them. And if you look the party them, they all get that. Now their name. But unfortunately, they apply. We get problem with application. They say
one point where our begin come. Sorry, I cut you.
All right. Okay.
When did we begin to have political parties in Sierra Leone? Not to 1951?
1951, between
1951. Or let's say sometime
no. SLPP,
sometime sometime between 1949 and 1951. Why? Because the formative stage of the SLPP is start before 1951, where Lamina Sanko and then Chief them and the other people been the whole meeting for come together. So
Let
now
me
say
remind.
between 1949 to 1951.
Yesterday you said something very powerful now we had. Where you don't forget.
I don't forget to
We
remind.
be get a two-tier system.
Yes.
The protectorate, when now we the indigenous Sierra Leonean them, now we start getting party at that time. But the colony we don't get political party them much earlier.
Yes.
Much
They
earlier.
had members in the colonial council.
Yes.
They had members, but as they look at the greater majority, you're very much correct. As a matter of fact, Sierra Leone should have been a two-state because the colony, politically and socially, be more of British than we up country be before 1951. Before 1951, I'm very much accurate about that.
No, you're
because
right. You're right.
Even though the Governor Cardew Commission, Constitution, established the Protectorate Assembly in 1924, but between 1924 and 1949, there have been formative stage, like when they do apprenticeship.
Yes.
And you see that they affect we today. They inform into the problem we'll get today in Sierra Leone. Because these are some of the things we need to look at.
That's help for create a system where the one them will be then at the colony feel say they're superior and the one them now the country inferior.
Yes.
Then inside the one them back now the colony, like in everywhere else, you get the good, the bad, and the ugly. You get people in the colony where believe say, no, we not one people. Now from that flock there we come out. We not for make any difference. That now people like Lamina Sanko. Then you get the one and we say, then we then at the colony, then a Aristo, then a Shwe. That's na Malek Bankole Bright. And now in a one of the one them we be hellbent say, we not for amalgamate. We not for join. We not for be one family. Now that's make Lamina Sanko be very particular for make a construct where encapsulate the colony and the protectorate. So it go close to a man called by Farmatas. Call him. Because at that time, Lamina Sanko had his own party in the colony. He began a young party.
He began People's Party.
Yes. Well, you know very well, because when they talk about people that we see don't Salo history, in as much as the geography you study, but just because of the interest where you get, you don't make serious exploit in the historic arena, the historic and anthropological aspects of the country. And now this would they try for encourage other people them for make them yes then Timable where they are gone. For make them begin, they listen to them in there. Because you see, the thing is, for just talk for say, I'm a Sierra Leonean. Then I ask you, what does Sierra Leone stand for? You don't know. You don't know. Say Sierra Leone.
We don't even know our identities.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Like when you talk about America, they say that the free world. In we own time, Sierra Leone was the free world for West Africa. Why? Because now be a sanctuary. Waiting in the talk, now Eniola, now trouble make people in run kind of the forest. Because slavery murder them. Then be they abuse them. Then be they terrorize them. So the smaller tribes then were weak, were not powerful. It was to their advantage for let them run come out to the urban area then. Can't hide now the bushes. So that they not go catch them, carry and go past slavery. Because as you can talk from the 10th century, Arab man and we don't land. Not so British than the first people.
Now then start all this problem.
They don't can land. So the facts now, all them things here don't happen. We have to learn about all them things there. We know who that we really be What in bring we can as alone? Why we didn't we come to Sierra Leone in the first place? Sierra Leone is a sanctuary. If Sierra Leone is a sanctuary, why don't we make it a sanctuary? A place where you and I and everybody else where they no they look behind the back every minute, feel saying that they can't kill them. Because we so distrustful of one another. We so fearful of one another. We so get disbelief from one another to an extent that we know they relax. And this is meant to be a sanctuary. We can make it a sanctuary again. We can do that. And we will only do that if we are honest with each other. Like for instance,
now let me say the key word.
Okay, sir.
You see, today's topic is what do APC and SLPP stand for? Are they to the benefit of Sierra Leone? If you ask me, I go say yes, I go say no. I go say yes because in principle, then two parties there, now they don't command the majority of the support in the country since we get independence. Yes, we get other parties them. But the other parties, anyhow them preach, people them still get a protectionist mentality. What's in the protectionist mentality?
Mm-hmm.
First time, whether they can't catch people for can't go as slave.
Mm-hmm.
All man get I believe. Now na Imran Ture na in Kabal Mide, so na I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because na Pature and in people are able to protect me.
Mm-hmm.
So now I the support. Now I get me allegiance to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our politics is up to this moment. So that's the bad side what we need for revise. This is not only a talk. I am talking to those guys who think they want to become politicians or who are in politics. It's time you own up to your ethical and moral responsibilities and behave better. When they misbehave.
Now that points the way you make, so now they call patrimony politics.
Not the same thing.
Politics of patronage.
Yes.
You say what in the political party then do, you could say then do something. One in one side you could say yes, and the other side you say no. Me, I could say totally flatly no. Because
for now, yes, flatly no, because they have been misbehaving.
Because
but can make them better.
You see, if you look, when they come, they fool the people. Both parties, look at the name. Let you see deception. What in APC say? It say All People's Congress. What in a Congress? Congress now outside people and they meet and get discussion.
Jama, the English word for Jama.
There. Now Jama, outside people and they can meet
Congress,
for consult
Jama.
each other, get a debate, get a conversation.
Yeah.
That's the meaning of Congress. All people. So now this is not a Congress for everybody. Yeah. What did everybody mean? It means to say, it not sabi tribe, it not sabi gender, it not sabi complexion, it not sabi religion, it not differentiate from nobody. The SLPP come out. What in SFC? Another miss.
Sierra Leone People's Party.
Sierra Leone People's Party.
But now that they divide Sierra Leone past all.
Exactly. Everybody in Sierra Leone, irregardless of your tribe, your religion, your complexion, you are welcome. Yeah. But the reality is totally the opposite. They don't consult, because one of the most important things where we for talk about Nayati, they let with people and know, let them know what in a political party. A political party, now people them, they gather, people them, we get one mind, ideology, character, belief, then come together.
Then get the same vision.
Wango. Then come together. They organize themselves, say, this vision, yeah, we go sell them to people, them, let people them follow around. So we go make exploit, transform people in lives, make life better, make life easier for people. But that is not what we see in Sierra Leone. To start with, both the party then, they not get ideology. They not team up for nothing. They not get nothing what they team up for. They not get no vision. They not get any ideology. What do they call ideology? What you team up for? What you team up for? What you ready for fight for? Waiting, you know they take. Waiting, you know they accept. Waiting for happen. How it for happen? So political party now a group where they help for organize the country. Now a group where they create a platform for people then. Like what in APC say, All People's Congress. Now that Congress, they all man they come, then bring the issues them. Now their issues then they look into, they segment them, they shift them, then form a policy where they go sell. Because you see, political party is like a surgery. Your grandpa be medical person. People in the car, all the money they can't sit down. Then call the next, then go inside. They ask him, how you do? He say, hey pa, now this part's na mi belle. He say, na whose part? Lidom, ilidom. Then church, hi. He ask her, you for dom? He say, no, sir. Then kick you there? He say, no, sir. He say, well, we need for know the bottom. What did they do? He send you for go do x-ray. For let him know what thing they go on inside there, for let it treat you.
It can try first, he give you that purge medicine where them been they give first them, that white calamine.
Yes.
Let go drink and see if it can clear the belly.
It can clear.
Because time skin, they wind, they cause them problem they.
Exactly. You know?
If it not happen, he come back, he say, well, on a care and go let them go do x-ray.
X-ray. Yeah. So political party not the same thing.
Yeah.
Now it's surgery. Now make na England na yeah.
The politician, the
all
office,
the MP
they call it surgery.
They call it surgery. Because people know they go there for go ask you for buy rest for them. If they go tell you, say the place where they work, then take advantage by me. Then that MP they
we area, the lights they know they work better.
No, they work fine. But now we just take this part, say, then take advantage by me. It gets a PA. Where we MP the Sierra Leone and they provide PA for them. That PA they work now, they take the record then they, and at that record then they get the statistics for see the amount of people that were sack in this area. So now that's the MP they take go say that they sack beaucoup people in the area where not good for the family life. We for change the policy. Then the political party every year then they meet for look at them policy, review them policy, build new policies. Look, sir, APC right now. Now every 4 years then they meet. Or every 2 years. How you get political party and they meet every year? When life dynamic, life they change every minute. Life they evolve. Life they metamorphosize. So you go come out, you get your country, you say in a political party. You say we're not for meet till every 4 years. Every year then they meet Naya. Every year then they meet na Norway. Every year then they meet in America. The political party them.
In
for
fact,
make them
in
look.
Norway, Norway, it's not only the political parties meeting from junior secondary school. Then they don't begin teach the picking them and get them for be members in the youth corps of the political parties. The party where they support you, they join the youth corps. Every year, then they organize youth camp for the picking them. Then get the one where they go talk to them, teach them the party ideology, teach them about politics. Now that camp they've been getting near Oslo, now one island, where they call Utoy. Where Anders Breivik go kill picking them. They from the Labour Party.
Yeah, go
at the Labour Party youth camp.
Yeah.
Where go kill 80 picking them.
Well, how you call that? Not to apprenticeship, not to mentorship.
Apprenticeship, not mentorship.
They
And
help
then
the
they
pikin
teach
them.
the picking them not only about them party, about the value of the country,
Yes.
the need for make them be nationalistic, the need for make them put country first.
That is the work of a political party. That's why I do a small note now. We say political parties are crucial for democratic governance, acting as intermediary between citizens and the government by aggregating diverse interests and providing a platform for policy debates and implementations. They help structure elections, organize government, and offer citizens a voice in shaping public policy.
I will take note of two words yonder.
Yes, sir.
Government
Yes.
and offer to shape policies.
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever done that in Sierra Leone?
No. Let me say we not get political party.
Now you've been talking another word, say we never get government.
We not ever get government neither. Because if we get government, people that were disabled not go there and treat the big Isabilillah Yarasuli. Isabilillah Yarasuli. That's give me for God's sake.
Jump the gun. I know jump the gun.
No, I just say I just put this day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Government. What is government?
Talk to me.
You see, the people need for revise a lot in their mentality. Government is not the man in power.
Mm-mm.
It's not the party in power. It's the institution that runs the country. And government is permanent. Political parties rule under a government. They are not the government. I repeat this word. Political parties rule a country because they have been given a mandate by the electorate, but they do so under a government.
Well, you know how
the government is a permanent institution.
You know how we can put them?
Mm-hmm.
Political party then a vehicle where they take you to governance.
Yes.
But where you drive for everybody. Exactly. You know they pick and choose passenger.
Exactly.
So immediately you come into governance, you partisanship, it's over. You
only are in a political party during canvassing and election time.
Yes.
After that, you are no longer in the political party. You are now serving the country.
Governance. Where you there in governance, you are there for those who voted for you and those who did not vote for you.
In fact, you are there more for those who did not vote for you because you want their votes.
You want their vote, you know? And those are the people you need to even talk to. How can I win these people over?
Treat well. Let them gladly
and why you they win them over? You know they win them over for you party. You they win them over for your country. You see the word itself, government. Let me take the prefix. Govern. Govern. Now rule. Now the person where only I will just spoon. The person where they shape the resources. The person where they oversee the running of the country. If me come out, they make me agricultural officer in charge of Cambia district. Not to me get agriculture.
Of the government. Now you
exactly.
Part of the government.
Exactly. So now then they are people for no.
Also the politician or now you.
You know get
you
SLPP.
The agriculture officer. You get for the day until thy kingdom come where they retire.
Exactly. You don't get SLPP government. You don't get APC government. You get Sierra Leone government.
And you
government of Sierra Leone.
To define government, you not done them.
Yes, sir.
You left the key part. Any word we see they use MENT per English. The suffix MENT. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
continuity, sustainability.
Yes.
And this is absent in Sierra Leone.
Why? Because that word community is not there. The people them wait for build the community, the political parties. They are a bridge where they bridge the population and the government. They use the word intermediary. Even at them village them in those days, you got a chief, the witch doctor. When him they connect the ancestors and the people them. And something similar they happen now.
How then they call ourselves? I don't forget the name. Now how then King Koba, Gina Musa,
yes. So now in the connect,
the ancestors.
So political party no get power. Political party na like an action group. Then they for facilitate. Then they for encourage. Then they for implement. Then they for introduce. Bring ideas. Shape up the ideas. Advise government. Challenge government. Then you got the intellectuals them. Where they serve the play their own part. They serve now action group. They serve suppose for the day for challenge. Say the road one now gonna fire road, but if you they do you get for be balance. This policy one I don't make enough balance, it challenge them. If
then you get civil society.
Yes.
You get trade unions. You get the press. All of these institutions put together now form the government of the country. Not to the political party. The political party now the driver of the vehicle. And the driver in this
not
case,
even the driver, now the vehicle where they carry
now the driver, not so that
Yeah.
the vehicle. The vehicle is the government because the government is permanent.
Yes.
The engine of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Now the public service.
Yes.
The public service, when a permanent institution, where you get career people them, they run. Now the engine. The politician are the driver. The press, the civil society, etc., they are like the helping hands, the mates them, the apprentice them.
Yes.
Like you don't see them Formula One race.
Well, they're not apprentices, they're partners.
And they come, you see Formula One race.
Yes.
Then get people them where they with the driver for the vehicle, not so.
Yeah.
We run say can't change tire. They run say they can't put fuel.
Put petrol, yes.
Well, this is the role of civil society, press, etc., etc. In as much as we don't expect them to cause trouble, but at the same time, not to everything them for comply with.
Well, they should have a balanced mentality.
Yes.
Now, he make this, then they talk about how they can call themselves politics. Then say balance of power. Power get for balance.
Balance of power.
Balance of power.
You're not in one of the problems, Nasalon, sir?
Yes, sir.
We get too much conflict of interest. Boydalo na trade unionists, but at the same time na APC. So anything about APC is correct.
Papa, you don't go left landed force. I want
a conflict of interest.
You know, I get your point. I see exactly how side they go. But you know, I want let we make the building blocks. Let people then see how they govern. The government is a system.
A system and a permanent system.
Now a permanent system. Whether team bado, team not bado, APC they do, SLPP they do, the system get for work for the people.
And you know the most important thing about that system? It should be trusted by the people.
But that is the key.
If it is not trusted by the people,
that is the key.
Then we get Sona Salon. When a system is not trusted by the people, that's what we see in Sierra Leone.
If they give you food where you know how they sabi, they give you what you do. Not the smell.
You know they eat them. They smell them.
You taste and force.
Who's I they taste them? You know they taste them. They think twice.
You know, these are the things where that thing there where you call so trust. Now the nucleus. Anything where they na the society, people they get for believe in it.
Yeah.
They get for be in, and now when they believe in it, then go be interested in them.
Yeah.
Now when they be interested in them, then go add value, then go invest in them. If somebody not interested in something, now because you not trust them, man, you know they go buy something where you not believe in.
Well, I go to the second stage.
Yes, sir.
When you say trust a government, the first thing we get for put before, that trust not for be partitioned, enough for be exclusive, it for be inclusive. What do I mean? In Sierra Leone, the only trust we'll get now when somebody feels say in a SLPP, in a Mende, me in a APC, me in a Timini. That is exclusive trust. And I they keep we back so. The trust therefore be on the institution running Sierra Leone. And the institution running Sierra Leone was not Ernest Bai Koroma, nor Ahmed Tijan Kaba, nor today is it Julius Madabio.
Let me tell you something interesting here. You see, we get Sierra Leone. Now one orange. Not to orange.
Now orange.
You split them. If you split them two, you get two halves. The two halves, how they call it, not to two parts.
Not two parts.
That party that you call party. After electioneering, the two parties then get for come back together for be a whole. That is where we are feeling.
They are coming together, but not in the interest of Sierra Leone.
No. They know they can't together. You see, this thing when they call divide and rule enterprise, where the Whitman left, we not dismantle them.
It is.
We not dismantle them. In fact, now that make me and you two always talk for say, we're not independent. We still get the Whitman and they live amongst us. And the political class, that's who they are.
You know how they affect we?
Talk to me,
not
sir.
Only about political party. You talk at the beginning, say, all over the world, you get Limba Union, you get Timni Union, you get Mende Union, but you not get Sierra Leone Union.
No get that.
Now they divide and rule.
Now they divide. But this is what I'm saying. Because you see, we mentality in Sierra Leone, it's always been exclusive, not inclusive.
Yeah.
And if you want practice democracy, it's about inclusiveness. It's about plurality.
Exactly. What you call electoral justice.
Yes.
The first principle behind electoral justice, now inclusivity.
Yes.
Because now inclusivity, now they give the reason for make you conduct free, fair, and transparent elections.
Yes.
But when you want to be exclusive, kukujumuku, then the elections become intransparent, it becomes unfair, it becomes maybe restricted. We know the cow, they fire you.
We get for reform all the parties then. Because you not go get a party, we the one for choose a leader. Now the delegates, the no more they vote. The membership, entire membership, not they vote.
Now the divide and rule mentality.
Why? They are exclusive. So they find out for say, the party, they get them core criminal gangsters them.
Yes.
Where then they make how they call them delegates. Me and you, they're not gonna make good delegates. They're not gonna ever make good delegates because we are troublemakers.
But me now I'm be delegates.
No, I just try for put and dumb for let people see where I'm coming from. Because
me, I'm always my own delegate, my friend. This is what I'm doing.
If you have a party, everybody in that party day gets right for participate in choosing the leader. But na Sierra Leone, all to the party them, na a fraction of people them.
Because they are exclusive clubs.
Then where
They
they
are
don't
not
vote for the
political
party,
parties.
then put them for make the party can vote. First and foremost, who is this person you chose? Who they nominate them? Why they nominate them? You see, all these things what they talk about, we say the political party them not stand for nothing. If the population win a members na the party, na then get that together, say na Pajalo we want, Pajalo win. Pajalo in interest, they think about everybody in the party and over. But when a secluded group, what they call the chosen few, until you remember today, Abi talk say, na Sierra Leone, political party only they affect the ordinary man, what they call grassroots. The politician, they need in the stratosphere. Up the stratosphere, now ususu then depa contracts, business deals, kukujumuku, kickbacks, criminality, for bring drug baron kind of the country, they all shape the money. So we they look, the smell, and not the taste. That's how it's always been. And where you get that kind of system, it brew what's in and call resentment. And any side where resentment they trust not they. Me brother, if me and you two go work out to the Prime Minister of Norway, then give we a shake hand, you put on a pocket. Then what kind of junction now for shape? You begin to pull in you pull in a pocket, you give me say yeah. Why you don't give me you say yeah?
You know how they laugh. That impossible they talk about. It will never happen.
You know, because
I like to go to King Arad, you know, they give you shake hand. If you want to, we don't see they do. They ask me which project we want, they fund them.
But you know why I say what I say so? Because to we blatantly, you they go outside and give person something, say una ya. He put on a pocket. When the thing for do na for come, till the man can say on pocket. You empty the pocket, all put on a table. You say, no, contam. Look, I tell you, Sigiwi. Well, until I will took you hold 5, me hold 5. Or I will big for you. Let me hold the 6, then you hold 5.
You know,
Una negotiate between una. Then anything and then they bring trust. But if you pull no more, you give me. Tell where they go. I go they wonder. I say, Pajalo now almost the giamba.
But Pajalo. You can talk the word now. You can forget them. The mentality you get, this divide and rule mentality, it don't create a class of people where get the belief of entitlement.
Entitlement, yeah.
Now I make, even when I go somewhere, when I go do some work, one person feels saying forget more personal.
That's everybody.
You know, there is a lot of things wrong in we mentality. And what in they make some of who they talk at this material moment, we don't do this thing till don't they reach the stage where they get for bring new trouble for we. And some of we don't want that trouble for our country. Because I this thing don't they go so now, it's dangerous, Imran.
Me man.
It's dangerous. We don't they go back to the 8th and 9th century, which I people and feel say, now through the use of muscle and warfare, now I never able to get what they want.
The way waiting they go. May they tell you this, the kind of people that will get a power. If we see don't say what they negotiate with, they will not jog another hand. They're not get for relinquish.
They're not ready for do that.
They're not get for ever ready.
They're not ready.
Because when you look at right now the SLPP wing, What in they happen? They right now in they happen back na APC. You see the barrage of criminals then we don't come out na SLPP and APC for be the flag bearer. All watching them. Do you realize say the one way I talk for let we confirm and say we'll not get governance, we'll not get government, we'll not get opposition. From 2018, you know say we'll not get governance.
Before 20.
Now so campaign then they pan, campaign then they pan. They know they rule, they know they take their responsibility seriously, they not perform. In fact, any side where you go to the world and get performance, they get a waiting performance check of you they perform. We know they check that not alone. We just left them like free range chicken and go out there one and go out there one. Let me tell you this. You get somebody like Ali Kaba want for be president. You know who Ali Kaba is? You get somebody like Musa Tarawali. Well, Paran Tarawali himself want for be president too. Himself don't declare. Criminal with thief money. Bang ode santem. He not be president too. Na clerk no more be. Clerk. That is a parliamentary administrator. The man the thief like Blayai man. You know say Blayai man where they go take it, not the she so just the kapu. Anything we meet up. Paran Tarawali want be president. Fatima Biyo want for be president. Can they yom kela where the cham con, they just they talk two, where they each corner, they eat like harmonica they play. I the cham the corner so they lie. He want be president. Look at the people that were told line. The people that were told line at SLPP. And the one that were told line at APC. Look at the names there. By Mahmoud. Cherry Coco. This baba where they don't pull now, where they say Naina de Talabi, Bangura. What in I experience? What in he gets for offer? What he team up for? That baba they come on my court. Nobody knows Sabi on my court. If papa will come on my court, they not Sabi and in fact, then Sabi a pa when I be an irrigation engineer, when they call permitting. That pa left England, he gonna my court. It changed the Boli land. Now he irrigates the one old place. Now they die. He sacrificed his life. This is an Englishman. Permitting. Ask anybody who come on Mambolo of old. Then go tell you about permitting. He married one Malata Lebanese woman. He gets lovely picking them, where some of them are maybe schoolmates. Permitting a descendants, they get more credence na Makot than Bangura. You see, where we they talk, people like we they talk with facts and knowledge. No wonder the Bible told us. The Bible told us that lack of knowledge, people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. We they talk to Sierra Leone them, and I they take this opportunity. Una where they come out, they follow people like house fly. As soon as smell puso, una don't can get a no. This mago where they pauna. And they see beaucoup people like, hey Bangura, Professor Bangura. You see, we get bad mentality in our country, in a sense. People then can just come out like waka like goats or water dogs. Where you see one team up before they all falla. Nobody know they ask say, hey, usa would they go? Who that team up before? Is a game up? Nobody know they ask. Then just the fella, wait, hey, Bobby Maka, you said you too late for back of future. They know they ask question. Well, we intellectually will get in Sierra Leone. There is something called background. I don't care how much book you learn. If you come out from a bad background, a dog will be dog. If dog born a garage, now still dog. It not go be sports car. Most of these guys come from a very bad background. They happen for be, say, the land book. Then people there are the more dangerous past the illiterate. You know why? Because man way land book, we not thief man. Book not a refine your character. Not to book you work that. Not to a capsule where they refine your character. No. It doesn't do that. What in book they do, it show you the road. But you get for decide whether I want to take the road. But this man, native man road, they go. So if you're not thief, you go be that thief man with PhD. If you're not layman, you're not layman with PhD. So background gets a lot for do with waiting a person, a mentality go be like. Waiting na a disposition. Where you can read with man, they say, that man they na person of a cool temperament. They say na uda bonam. They say na wampa Jalo Jamborea. But that family, they pa Jalo Jamborea, na one of the men and way contributes by the history of Sierra Leone. He writes book. In an intellectual family. Why? Na dog the born dog. Lion the born lion. Puss the born puss. But me brother, I do not care. If a dog born a garage, that's not the make a Lamborghini. It not go make a Maserati. Now still dog. Yes, it get four legs. Now 4 legs again, not get 4 wheel. It not get 4 wheel. 4 legs. Because people like feel to say, oh, if you don't go get wetin degree, Bangura na makoti come out. They're not sabi na makot. Idadi ML Bangura, they're not sabi na makot. Then sabi permitting. I will vote for permitting son. Permitting his son, na engineer, na Mercedes-Benz specialist. World class. No Mercedes-Benz problem, not the way the tire pa. He will make a better person representing Makot. The man not even starts for be a councillor. He not even be sub-chief. You see, these are the things we get for look for Pajala. I don't know what you think. Where you just go grab somebody.
You see, this is the root of Sierra Leone's problem. And it is all over the place. Honestly, if you ask me with my background and experience about Sierra Leone, I have not seen any politician in Sierra Leone who understand Sierra Leone. Now, the key that will make we country, they be and so. Yeah. From Milton Kandong, they none understand Salon. They don't know what Sierra Leone is. For make you lead a team, for make you lead a community, for make you lead a people, it's not a magical track. It's not about some force choosing somebody. It's about knowledge, understanding, and tolerance. A leader has to have knowledge. A leader has to understand the people he's going to lead. And a leader has to be tolerant. Okay? I give you the professional view about leadership. Because when people then say we lack leadership, they're not a noting and they talk.
No, they don't get a clue.
Some of us did leadership training and we have done it several times in our lifetime. But the funny thing about Sierra Leonean leadership is that people are not ready to listen to those who will guide them. They are ready to listen to those who praise them. Leadership is not about your ego. As a matter of fact, if you want to be a good leader, the first thing you have to get rid of is your ego. If somebody come before you, slap you, tell and thank you, not because you're stupid, but because you want to forgive the other people them. Behind you, the example say, I am tolerant. If they hurt you, you go find a way for deal with the person quietly. But the minute the person do the thing, you react. That shows how immature you are as a leader. And our leaders in Sierra Leone have always been immature. Worse with the one who gets now. Tolerance, now a manifestation of how mature you are.
And what to make you mature? I not cut you what, sir. Dear, I beg you pardon. A good leader, we mature first. He know limitations and he know his frailties, and he's not ashamed of it.
Thank you. Thank you. You don't need for count him up in a public for talk him. But you get for keep God say, this is my weakness. I always don't have to allow it to lead me. Now I call emotional intelligence.
Bless you, sir.
What you think is not good about you, you should have the ability to control it. What you think is good about you, you should have the ability also to control it. Because if you allow what is good about you to drive you, then you become egoistic and stupid.
Mm-hmm. And
Sierra Leone is a typical example.
And one bad thing, bad product, where they bring out of you, you know, the review.
Now, as long as you feel say you are perfect,
you know, the
you
review.
don't get time for review.
Mm-hmm. You get for look back. Say, we did this last year. We not be get 100%. If we want to get 100%, we have to make some changes. I have to bring in some new people. You get for go out constantly. Look at what happened at this country after the war. Malika for can join soldier again. Akni songe kubu foot rickets. People health be bad. What in the government do? They not even get better people for join the army. Now, they ask a man when academic, now a social scientist, then call him beverage. Say, Bo, we get this problem here. Now, this country. We not get healthy people for waiting. Poverty too much. Sickness pass mark. This day. What you go advise? Now, in that man, go by his social engineering. He make a report. Waiting at the report. He identify 5 things then. And then 5 things and they will get an Sierra Leone.
Maybe we'll get more than that.
Oh.
We get 5. We'll get more than that.
You know what's the first thing what the man recognize? Idleness. Sierra Leone person they cook na ya. E remote to come. He left the pot na fire. He run go look. Which in idle past that. You know? you know, the man talk about squallow. What's in a squallow? Dirty, filth, unhealthy environment. The man talk about disease. Then he talk about ignorance. In fact, now ignorance now we get 3 for penny in Sierra Leone all over the place because Salomon, what he make them even more ignorance? They don't even know the meaning of ignorance because when you talk about ignorance and they talk about illiterate people, while everybody ignorant, Pajalo ignorant, Imran Ture ignorant. Because Pajalo informed about some things them. He get things them we're not informed about. Imran informed about some things them the way Imran not informed about. That is where the limitation comes in. Where I have to know, la call Pajalo, but this thing not Sabila ask him. Pajalo go say, oh, yeah. Me na specialist in geography na so. This is how you run a country. This is how you run a society. So this man writes this report. And that report, the way he advised the government, now him born the social welfare state, now this country, where the whole world copy Now Britain is that. The whole world copy am. Now he say you for support this situation from cradle to grave. Now he make Naya work left person today. Government is subsidized. You know they go depend on somebody. We go make that person.
You don't bring something come.
Yes, sir.
Where I wonder we do a whole program on.
Thank you, sir.
We're not going to do it today, but I'll go do an introduction on them.
Okay.
This welfare system or social safety net. It is not and never about doing good to people. It is always about maintaining the ability of society to consume goods and services so that those who are going to create jobs will have the capital to continue to do so. Because now when you maintain consumption in a society, now you create capital through wealth creation. We will talk about that at one point.
And also the key to that, the people they get a dignity, and where there is dignity, there is trust. Now, Sierra Leone, you don't talk Pajalo, you don't talk over and over, Naya. What you make would you get loan in Naya? Now because of trust. What you make will not get loan in Sierra Leone. Anybody will take money, they run away. Even Osusu now, you know, they
because
book
social safety net not there. You don't see the connection. Social safety net not there.
This is the thing.
Yeah, if you take loan, team on you get office where they go say, I get loan for pay. I not get money for pay me rent. I not get money for this because my income not rich. Then they tell you, say, go pay you rent, go pay you this, go pay you that. Then they contact the company, say that person there, and not go able to pay you all the money now, but he go pay you this amount because then they calculate almost now your income.
Well, I'm not cut you. We get
then
people that
just finish this point. Because what in the experts then they do, now they tell you so.
Yeah.
When they don't calculate your income, if then see say what in they left for you, now only for food, then get an option for say, okay, these people that we get for pay, we go try for stop them let you not pay within this period. We try for help you for get a better paid job, so you go continue for pay. But within that period, they not they add interest. You understand? Or they say, okay, we will make an arrangement with them. Let they pay this amount of money per month. We go they subsidize, they give that money. Or if you want at best, then go they pay and direct to them.
Yeah.
You understand? So the institutions that now where they give loan, the financial institutions, they know say the risk very low. But in Sierra Leone, because we not get social safety net and the cost of living unstable, you see at times we may want to blame our people. Imagine that person go take 5 million, they owns debt. Now a bank. Then that 5 million, they owns not able even feed the man for the month. You say, like, go put up on business. You get family, they come because of this extended family thing. That money they consume inside 48 hours, then the post-net car, they sleep. Now that they make some man, they run away. You know, the complexity of Sierra Leone's problem. When some of the way we understand them, now I make another afraid for tell politicians how idiotic they are. Because they need for getting knowledge,
they are fools.
They need to come to us, let us advise them.
This is what government do.
But they feel too good by themselves. Egoistic idiots.
And the experts then also get another option where you left behind. If they look, then calculate, then see certain push down can to shove, then they advise you for let you do bankruptcy and then tell you the pros and the cons if you do bankruptcy for your future.
Yes.
What
when
else
you do bankruptcy for a long time, it affects you.
Yes.
You know they get access to any
voting.
Voting self.
But they go give you the full advice. And why do they do that? Because they have created an environment where they don't train the population for make decision based on information. So whatever decision they make now, informed choice, not to
Because that's what
accident.
they are trained for. They know they can't tell you then say.
Mm-hmm.
Not so then say then they can't talk to you. What in them train for, now then they do. Because you get them companies, then they all over now the first world. Credit management companies. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what they are trained for. Do we have those companies in Sierra Leone?
No.
If we get them, would they use them properly?
We not get anything where they serve the people them. Government
Because we
is
don't
about
have
service.
government. We don't have government.
That's the thing. But this is why we keep bringing it to them. Salon government. No, we don't have. We have gangsters. We have a gang of people like what we call waiting. Then they do the mafia. They help themselves. Then they get kickbacks. Then they sell minerals. Nobody know they see the returns of the minerals. Then they can make what they call application for NGOs. You know, they reflect on the people them because the NGO money when they give them, now the individual will make the NGO, now they enjoy the money and they share some with the so-called minister them. Because we see how an NGO where a civil society they come out say, well, the government not the help, the government not the waiting we. You they see for say they're all na SLPP or APC. There are certain roles in that country or any country where you for be non-partisan. Like for instance, we clerk in a parliament. The man is openly SLPP.
Yes, my friend. Now we give this man translator, Mr. Shaw. You the area?
No, not the area.
Okay, go ahead.
Another area more. Yeah, more volume. Another area. Yeah, better now.
Why 2028? Why 2028? But would I say now 2028 to forget elections?
We don't account for the one way just passed. Mr. Sean, so you do business. You go buy markets, they not pay you capital.
Who is going to nationalize it? Yeah. How? Through what? Through what means? Yes. Do you have the money to do the mining, to capitalize the mining? The country does not. It doesn't, Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, with all due respect to you, sir. Hold on. I don't talk theories here, I talk reality. If Sierra Leone had money to do mining, they would not be going to find investors. 1. 2, if Sierra Leone had money to do mining, will not be international beggars. That will be very realistic. Now, for government, wait for me, sir, please. Please, I want you to forget this clear. Governments don't have ready-made money. Governments are financed by the people. And the people's finance the government is the taxes they pay to government. Okay? There is no ready-made money. The Bank of Sierra Leone has no ready-made money. Whose side they come out? Whose side they come out? Tell me back. Mm-hmm. 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 They will pack and go. You have no right over that, sir. You don't. You don't. Ask me why. Ask me why, Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw. I'm not here to misinform Sierra Leone. Otherwise, I'll shut up and keep quiet. So I don't allow people to come here and misinform Sierra Leone. We don't did misinform that country. Now I make it a backward so. It's misinformation. A contract was signed. If only you could listen to me. You don't have a case. With which company? With which company? Because I was in Guinea up to 2003. Mm-hmm. Do you have that power? Do you have that power? Under which law of Sierra Leone that day? This proclamation way they make so now under which law? You the only tax who that they earn income na Sierra Leone. Okay, Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, I don't misinform people because now I will not allow you here. We inform, we don't misinform. What everything you are saying here, you want to say it, but you have not done your research. If only you can listen to me, let me guide you. There is a convention that is called the permanency of sovereignty over natural resources. That convention dictates that at the time of contracting, the interests of the people should be put above all other things. But in Sierra Leone, you have had people going to do contracts for mining that does not put the interests of the people above all else. And there is a proviso that if you want to nationalize an industry after contract, you have to pay the investor the amount of money of what was invested in your country. Mr. Shaw, Mr. Shaw, with all due respect to you, say anything I talk now, I don't spend my time to research them. At 70, I spend 15 hours reading and researching. I know they just talk opinions. If you want, I'll show you the law right now.
Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. That's exactly what you need to do. Put it up.
I cannot encourage misinformation here because of the credibility and integrity of this radio station. Everything you have said is a misinformation. Look on the screen. You see this convention on the permanency of sovereignty over natural resources. Asabiam from A to Z. And all what you talk so, not possible. That man Guinea, they asked for a recontract which he refused. I know about that case. And I know say, since 1996, Rio Tinto, they don't try to get a contract from mine Simbaya iron ore, but because the Guineans were adamant about certain conditions, now last year they able to get that contract signed. In Sierra Leone, you sign contracts every day without even the people knowing. So I not see how you can nationalize industry when our politicians don't sell the minerals cheap. The company, they take the country to court and then they win that case.
It already happened, Alonsar, where Mother Building just take power with this Madinga boy na be the mines minister. They were taken to court.
They are on a foreign minister now.
Yeah. They were taken to court and Sierra Leone lost. Sierra Leone lost, and they not talk about it, and that's the reality.
There are procedures we can follow to do what you are prescribing, but it does not work the way you want it to be done. And we should not keep misinforming Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has been misinformed for 64 years. You not do your homework properly. Under which law? Which law of Sierra Leone? Because the only international law where Sierra Leone can tap on, now I don't show you so, that was adopted in 1962 by the General Assembly. That's the only law. Look, now I don't show you back so. Oda Bricham. Who allowed that? That's the point. Because when una go before Pancort case, the law of contract and torts is going to be used by the company, then they win the case. Who allowed the violation? Mr. Shaw, they refuse to understand what you are to say. And I don't want you to continue to misinform people. Thank you, sir. Yes, Mr. Law, we continue.
Okay. You know, when people can talk about this 2028 issues, say we dey go get election 2028, but you bring market scam, then trust debt, they not pay the debt, then the man come back for you can't trust her, you go trust her. You not go put and demand say you want your money. You know, I just can't understand. You see, we get Section 13 of we Constitution. We clearly tell we the duty of the citizen. We have a duty of care to our nation, every one of us. If you have an election where they budge, when I ask questions, they don't answer the question. Then they tell you, say, they not tell you, say, then they can have a fresh elections now. I say, no, life goes on until the next elections. Then they make recommendations when they not even start. The criminal wey chief the Casada, now they say, na in for car, sell the Casada back. Or na in for car.
If I watch the new Casada farm owner, they plan.
Na in for car, they in charge of the new Casada farm. Yeah. You see, certain things and the way people they talk, they don't know. They just they expatiate the idiocy.
As we speak, several contracts have been signed for different mineral resources in Sierra Leone.
Well, nobody knows.
And the people of Sierra Leone have never been informed. Lithium is one of it. The mining destruction where they take place not on Kolili now. Then they tell we say now unknown illicit miners. How can people from far away land come to your country and become illicit miners? Huh? Mister? You know, if we're really ready for make Sierra Leone, we for do we homework before we come to the public. This platform I make them purposely for educate people, and education is about saying the right thing. It's not to come and misinform.
If people know the amount of sleepless nights when me and you two they get for inform ourselves about things that we talk about, you know, I cannot understand people we say we go school just with frivolity. The next election where they come, just like that. When we not even rectify the misdemeanor will happen right under our nose.
Then you get the other one where they call it excellency. They see don't make speech back. That's how how confused and disoriented we are.
Nobody not win election at the country. We not get results. Nobody not excellent. Until we get results before we get somebody way excellent. And the one and when they call excellence, when look matter be you. What you look excellent about her?
We don't pay attention to the correct things. Now things the way deviationary now can talk about pipe dreams.
What is not really excellent about the so-called people and what we call leader? Kabakam, after when he broke the SLPMB, he jumped before them push him. The BB, how they call them, the BB inquiry. The two BBs them.
Bill Kubet.
He run away go.
You know
After many years.
You know that personal judgment panam?
Uh-huh.
Now Abu Noah. You know, say Bill Kubet's been died during that commission of inquiry. Abu Noah was the military deputy who been there in charge. Now he been continue with the inquiry. At the end of the day, they say that man not forever hold public office. But in Sierra Leone, magic happens.
You know, who that's how you call her Justice One. Now he talk to Momo. Let Momo pardon him. Now Momo pardon him because now Justice One and Momo they play tennis.
Well, they fine.
Then pardon him. And the man will pardon him. What's he doing?
The man been the exile, they died with hunger. Past lands and our content, I mean they feed them.
You know, we get some certain things them where we get for look at. And because we get this partisan mentality, everything they in a part. We don't get a whole. When I say party, na a part, not a whole. Anybody fighting party, you know, will ever be one whole. We have to be a whole again. And how will be a whole? We get for designing party there in a way where they get for transition from elections, then come into governance. And when it comes to governance, you get the defense, you get the attack. And what in that they do, now they create the balance what they talk about. Balance of power. If power not balance, it's not good to nobody. It's not good to nobody. Now make even we also we they not to two man they run house. Now one man, one woman. The woman they show the care part. The man they show the security part. Because man, now in the secure. Woman, now in the care. You cannot have two men running a family.
No, not possible.
They say where two cows them go drink from the same buckets, then they lock horns. Two cows not they drink from the same bucket too. It's not possible. So what am I saying here? We as Sierra Leonean them, the one where they talk about 2028 elections. If you're not a businessman, you bring market camp, people and trust. They say they go pay months down, they not pay months down. Then they come back for can't trust, you go trust them. Or you go put your foot down, or you go find bailiff for let you make sure say them pay as they are meant to, for let you go buy more market. We get an elections, we not get results. One part they call himself His Excellency, another part get young people that they call them His Excellency. We don't have excellency because we not get a tallied elections. They're not tally the election. They're not tally the data. For let we get an aggregate saying that this person win. Papa, you not teacher, sir. Me self chicho. But what you have they see then they do? The subjects that way you teach, you they add the all you divide. Then you give the person average.
The point at issue is,
you know,
when I give you exam, all the questions them way they answer, I get specific mark where they allocate for them.
Yes.
The one that we get correct now they add, then I give the average over 100.
Exactly. Well, we now, the teacher say you get 40%. They say, where the marking scheme? I don't get marking scheme. I don't get marking scheme. Papa, when you go university, what you can go? Not so you degree they want to see. Now you transcript.
You transcript.
Why don't they look for your transcript? Now in the show the strength of your degree.
Exactly.
If you win elections, what did they show the strength of you winning?
Now the raw data.
Now the aggregated documentations where they don't wait in. They say they know they pull up. They said tomorrow they know they pull up. Then we agree back. Then we allow the same commissioner. In fact, the commissioner don't go employ 15 new people and without consultation. PPRC not say nothing. In fact, Bangura when I be the PPRC person, we help for do the Dikedaka. I know I say safe now, they don't give safe post.
It ain't a law officers department now.
Well, you see, Sierra Leone people are rewarded for Dikedaka. And we know the Dekedaka people, we see them. We know what it amounts to. We left them there. Now I see all man they can't complain. Hey, ECOWAS na rubbish. We know that. But who that left Mother Biona seat? Who that left Andy? The man not win election.
What did ECOWAS do?
ECOWAS, we give them dog, then give we the dog back. The man, like you talk for say me, ki rough while they talk. But I'm not rough. What you give is what you get.
What did ECOWAS really do way wrong?
We know for say ECOWAS, then true nature, they not deserve the population, the how many million, because we get past 400 million people and where ECOWAS they cover. Then 400 million people and the ECOWAS not busy about them. ECOWAS na a club for gangster politicians them. The status quo. They don't care about the ordinary man. You can't then care about the ordinary man. Man will not win elections. And then they go ask for it, go democratize ECOWAS. ECOWAS just don't show them true color. But again, Salon show their own true color. Salon true color. Even worse. Because we know say the man not win election. We left and they. We say let's go 2028. Now they can't call them for they go represent winner ECOWAS. The corrupt how they call them? The corrupt gangster them. For they go become.
You know one thing where we clarify.
Yes, sir.
Until Sierra Leoneans learn to take responsibility for their actions or the actions of those they delegate to act on their behalf, nothing will ever change in Sierra Leone. You know how you have been they interrupt this now, they talk about mining.
Mm-hmm.
That man can invest in Sierra Leone, not just Sky go invest to. He signed a contract. Mm-hmm. And a contract is respected internationally.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Julius Madabio, if he sit down at State House illegally, he has a social contract with Sierra Leoneans, which Sierra Leoneans agree with. If all Sierra Leone agree with that, he not a sit down there.
Papa Konotri, you say
Are they come. Now we not debate to down there, and a point they make.
All right.
We had a process that looked like an election, which was not. We asked for a verification process. That was not done. And instead of the people sit down and say, we want this thing clarified before we can move forward, now they don't left and so. Now all man they talking on.
Honestly.
2028, would they come talk about mining contracts? You know, if all Salomon Chris, me not Chris. Me I know sa wango and no sa come out.
You know, we know they take responsibility.
We don't. We always divert attention.
We are not real to ourselves. We are not real to ourselves. Look like Naya. He say, waiting. He say, violation of Sierra Leoneans environmental and mining laws and blah blah blah. They say before treat by you now, sell you.
The issue where we get for address is let us have sane and structured governance. All of this nonsense they stop. Guinea, the Ironon and Nimba Mountain, from 1996, Rio Tinto they behind them. Rio Tinto is one of the biggest iron ore mining companies in the world. They not grab with bet, say when I have contract, almost you they give me, almost you they put in an escrow account, go buy us from me in London.
No,
Then
we
ping.
I not got you what do. Salon we minister they all them concerned but na kickbacks. If
Nine.
then get then kickback, they don't care if na shilling then give Sierra Leone.
When I make where this man they talk, I tell and say now misinform me, they misinform the public.
And the calculation, then they can't tell we for then they broke balance. They tell them say you're gonna market you broke balance. Then they tell we for say na $500,000 and pay. When they don't pay them 10 million on the account. Yes.
12.8 billion metric tons of iron ore at Tonkolili. You know how that process starts? When Frank Timis went to Sierra Leone in 1996, he registered a company called Sierra Leone Diamond Company. What's in the next thing? Interregnum come from there, he registered Sierra Leone Diamond Company as African Minerals. That was during the time of Tijan Kaba. Then give the free hand for go do geological survey. If man can't to you for buy Casada farm, they tell her go count Thomas Casada, they can't.
The man wake up for camera go count Casada.
We can take responsibility. It is our ineptitude and they kick we back now face so.
You know, my brother, dear, why do you talk this talk here? One thing they way very important. Section 13, where you be put the last time, put them up, let them see them. Let people then take responsibility. The constitution by itself cannot fight. It is our duty. We owe that duty of care to our constitution for make them ideals then they materialize. If they know the content of section 13, Bokuma no go can't sit down they talk botobata foolishness. You mean because they talk for say 2028, we have to agree to it? We don't have to agree to it. Because we gave our vested interest. What is the vested interest? We lives. We put an una hand. If we see say una they fail in delivering, we have the right item. Some man talk for say no the power no day for waiting for pull a head of state. Yes, we get many ways. Vote of no confidence. We can do them through voting. We can do them through protest. Even voting is a protest.
Duties of the citizen. I don't put up, sir.
Papa, na for read them for them, I beg, because it's small na me inside now. For read them.
Every citizen shall abide by this constitution, respect its ideal and institutions, the national flag, no. Cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism so that loyalty to the state shall override sectional, ethnic, tribal, or other loyalties. Protect and preserve public property and prevent misappropriation and squandering of funds belonging to the government, local authorities, or public corporations. Help enhance the power, prestige, and good name of the state, and to defend the state rather and render national service as may be required. The rest I will leave.
Now, when me come across this thing, Jalo, now they realize for say we are all accomplices.
We are.
What have we done?
Because they refuse for talk the truth.
We sit down, we shut up, they complain. Now this person. They say before tickets buy you now or sell you. You mean to say a mining company go carry a country, they can't come mine if somebody not give them permission. Somebody not make arrangements with them. He go just candy so he come out up like when mango the for don't resisting. He can't for a grown bump, rotty mango. No. He make arrangements with somebody.
Then there's you know, see all over social media, then they make noise about MOU where they don't sign. If that company can't do foul game, you go blame them.
A get for reach a time with Sierra Leone and get for realize say section 13 for let we get the ideal stem of waiting in that constitution they for work. Now we get for team up and demand it. Things not they can't to person. Where you sit down, you get for demander. Like for instance, Madabio, all man they shout, they this, they that. Madabio is going nowhere. They're not jog an eye hand. They're not take an eye hand. If we don't take it, he's not going to relinquish it. And he sits there. Madabio not get conscience. We leaders they not get we criminals they not get conscience because we don't have leaders. Them people they are na gang. Them people they are na criminals. Them people they are na an enterprise, you know, where they for exploit the people them. Now be what mommy they do them. Now we own brother than they do them. And we see don't they look there with the clap back for them. So then they talk say they get lock. This criminal enterprise now we get for stop them. Not to ECOWAS go stop them. All man when they come out they talk international community. Those are the biggest idiots. The people then will set you up for failure and they call back for Kaka help you. If international community is relevant, how comes what did happen to Gaza? They happen. There was atrocity, there was genocide. Now they happen so right in front of America. Not to America they provide the weapon. They get that fat jackass the way they get conversation but Sierra Leone and call them. Well, they not get results. There's nothing I can do. And I don't know they allow that. Where the British them colonize America, where Britain go tax them for tea, for ordinary tea, ordinary tea. America feds, so they take their independence. They call them the boasting tea party. They fought against the British. They're not left and give them. That time, America not be big so. America be small. Now be just 13 countries, 13 states. They call them the 13 original colonies.
And I made them get a 13 stop and then fly.
Yes. Where America begin at 13, not to 54, they get now 13. Now 13, then be there where they fight against Britain. They say, they can put tax per winner.
And you know why the 13 states rise up against Britain?
Talk to me, sir.
Not of vexation, awareness.
Awareness. And
that's what we do here to bring the awareness to the people of Sierra Leone, that until we put aside with pettiness what they call political party affiliation, until we put aside with petty opinions about how it should be done and put Sierra Leone before, because Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us, and ask ourselves, what are we going to do to make this place we call home the place that will be decent for everybody? Until we stop pointing blames and taking responsibility. Sierra Leone will continue like for Donald language. Trump said.
My brother, you see, we people them, I don't know whether not dement they eat them dement or bog don't eat them brain. But whatever it is, we have to find a way for stimulate their aid. Let me tell you something. What we did we had somebody send a message there, he talk for say, me no they condemn Samura. Now Samura chief election. Samura is a victim like any one of us. The man ran as presidential waiting. They rogue him. And the rogue when they rogue him, not to in a rogue directly, because not to him vote for himself. Now we vote. Don't himself vote for himself, but we all vote. Then chief the vote. They say Samura they lie about something. Samura way now a victim like all of us. Samura then chief elections. He will not run the elections. He will use the services of the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission pass Wayopana. Now in people and they talk for say, me know they criticize. Now in the ECSL boss.
We for criticize, I know for criticize them. For refusing to win an election. The man don't run to tell you don't win the election.
Papa, who they win election as Salo? Salo election and as also rogue. This electoral justice is more relevant now than ever. Because you see, electoral justice is more relevant now than ever. Why? Because of the electoral injustices and plenty. We see what did happen at the primary elections. We see what did happen previously, the last primary, where some certain person in the Dasna street say, Atokam, Aduam. Impunity to the highest. Nobody no do nothing about it. We see a whole institution where forbidding one where they help for arbitrate issues them of this type. They call a law society. Then do their own elections. Then do fraudulent election inside law society. Me man. Now the people in the open agemo, they talk say
Well,
for go 2028 and electoral justice is done and dust. It is more relevant. In fact, electoral justice now is circle, you know they ever done. Just like how governments know they done. Now so electoral circle. As one they done it is start. One they done it is start. Now it will. You know they ever done. And one reason we make it know they ever done, because the world where we did is full of injustices. With
now,
all the kind of electoral
they
injustices where they take place.
Let's just use the words of John Locke, the philosopher.
Yes,
John Locke said, man by nature is egoistic, short-lived, and corrupt. And according to the level of research we don't do, the only person we then say I be a perfect person, but of late we don't get document for say even him was not perfect. They say now Jesus Christ. We are told he was a perfect person, but of late publications don't they show say Jesus been born picking out Mary Magdalene.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. This was willfully hidden from the public domain. You know how much lies they out here and at the world?
Well, you see, what you make when they talk about truth, you don't learn something but lie. When they talk about truth, then they talk for say, then they on waiting the truth. Why then they always they talk for say, then they discover the truth? Because the truth is always hidden.
Yes, yes.
Because the environment is full of lies. Why you feel to say Sierra Leone get this obsession for talking the truth? And law will talk the truth. Why everything has a law for talk the truth? Now, because Sierra Leoneans are desperate liars. We they lie. And we they thrive in lies. Where will be they grow up? Then tell you about Janet's bundle. You ever see Janet and the bundle? Then tell you about Yellow Woman. You ever see her? You ever see Konkobe? You ever see Wafuk Jopi?
From way born, then they tell you what juju and which snake. You don't see the snake one day.
Oh. When I make me can tell people and say, I don't care about what other man say. Me we sit down before you so. Me na fanke proof. Me na lie proof. Me na chief proof. Me na Kongusa proof. Me na don't Kongusa me
Look at the issue about electoral justice where several international institutions then they deal with. An effective electoral justice system is a key element in the unfolding of free, fair, and genuine democratic processes. This is a link Sierra Leoneans need to go to. There is a free ebook there they can download and read about electoral justice.
What you will get na salon na electoral injustices. And at that some of we want for make we get electoral justice, but they say it's done and dusted. It is done and dusted, and they invite you for going to CID every day.
Oh, that's
electoral justice day. You not go talk. Usa you supposed to get freedom for talk. When you talk, they invite you to CID. Then they talk for say electoral justice is dead and dusted. It is not. It is more relevant now. In fact, the injustices are it's live and kicking. It is
Now we
flourishing.
need electoral justice.
We need it now more than
Because
anything.
electoral justice is not about Samura Kamara or APC.
Well, that is
It's
the
about the
stupidity.
sanity and sanctity of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. Full stop.
If we don't safeguard that, then let us forget about a country called Sierra Leone.
If you dey come out for Google campaign, you dey feel threatened, you dey feel harassed. Like the other day, I see a video where one woman go for Google see Samura, then drag and come on, and some people they say no for Siam. That is not electoral justice. That is not just. Everybody get a right for have an opinion. Even a fool has a right to their opinion. And
but
that is what...
If matter be me and you get right for go see me for one year.
Exactly.
But if we go there this law, they go check we.
Well, that's why we need electoral justice. Where there is electoral justice, nobody not go act, out of the prescribed rules that were there on ground. People they can just come out no more. Hey, let we go. Let we go. Now before now Abraham then turn and they call them picking say go. If Allah for he go pull Sarauta. Now they speaking. You papa say kala go, say papa how they go. If
anyway,
that sacrifice then and now Abraham be one for them, they get Isaac for Falaramu.
At all. And they're not possible.
And must not possible. Miss must not begin and whether be small, whether they pan the kindergarten, this, that. Wait, me titi, me big titi. When I came out for come out, they cry for follow me. So I can tell and say, all right, I go wait for you. Go upstairs, they go get your shoes. They are ballast. Already, I do one thing, I get you with it. I do two things, I get you with it. They thought I say, let's go take a sleep. You know what he tell me? He said, you go and get it. I'm waiting for you here.
Well, case done. They tell you say you can't fool me anymore.
Yes. Now we full grown babu them, gorilla them. They sit down, then they fool we over and over. Then they do the same things to we. Before we they complain, we they grumble. Then we take responsibility. Say now we stupidity they cause them.
Naim, we get to accept that.
Me, I don't blame the politician anymore. In some cases, I don't blame them.
And another thing where I want to get clear. It is never about calling people to take up arms. It is always about calling people to raise their awareness and not allow this thing to continue. Because I'll tell you this for free. Julius Madabio and Ngang, and they get their way because certain people, they will feel say they owe an allegiance to them, then for support them, good or bad. And what you they say every day is that even those who support them are gradually being affected by the nonsense they do. Look at what they don't go do now, Black Johnson. They don't go broke.
Proper advantage.
That's gross abuse of human rights.
Yes. And let's make some of we.
And I let me life amongst them people that broke the house. You get people and they are hardened SLPP supporters.
Me man, that is the reason why we the progressives them we team up for fight for this electoral justice. Now make we slogan. It clear. We not agree. We not take up. Mendema say mwe luma ejima. Mwe pe. They make team ni man talk. So soleil, sikashiringa. And that is what we should be doing. But if you sit down, you talk select caputa and you laugh, it is not going to happen. If you don't go looking for it, it's not going to come to you. It's not going to happen that way. And this is the problem, this entitlement culture where people don't get. Man, they sit down with their dominance. Say international community. Who is international community? Offerding. The Jamfa. Who is the biggest Jamfa in the world? The white man. Now you they go sit down, white man, they come. Now you country. It wants like you vulnerable. Now what we vulnerable, how we vulnerable. So now you get them bad contracts. It is to their advantage. When Allah will strengthen, we say, you not see how uneasy these guys are with Burkina Faso. Waiting that boy they do na Burkina Faso na Salo is born Pan-Africanism. Na Sierra Leone na one of the country where Pan-Africanism born. And they talk without hesitation. We were be there before. Now we are the tail now.
Not so.
It's so sad.
You know, to make who don't be tail. We want go heaven, but we no one die. We not to take responsibility for our affairs. We they shift them.
Yeah.
Our government in duty. Now this in duty. Oh, God don't give we leader. Who that tell us say God get business with
you? There you get the most stupid or they wait for the Moses.
Well, that
now
Moses
they make the Moses by una aspirations, by una expectations, by una demands.
By they think.
Exactly. By una demands. If una sit down there, they act like Dandogo, then go treat una as short. And as so they know they treat una. If una become Aflaun, then go treat una like Aflaun. If una turn to what it in the man call a senye. What's in a senye? Na a retard. Then go treat una. Because Sierra Leone look like this man waiting my person that he talk. What did he say? He talk for say in how you call himself. He acts like invalid. He talks it in blue. One word the way he talk, where it's so relevant in the reality of Sierra Leone. You know, he says special needs. But Marabiona special needs. Marabiona is special need. I go bring that video there for you. Where it's my present, the way begin talk, he lost the talk. Now there he say, a special need. Then he say, what's here be the talk? Now I say, me man, you don't qualify now. You're not special need. You know? Me man, a so special need them we get spam with politics now, politics. And we all special need them, then sabibuko. Then go school. Now make I can tell people them for go school now instructions.
They learn some things. Until they learn something.
No, for go na forget education. You they go na a formal education center. You are being instructed. Now instructions you they take. Not so because you clever, now because you take instructions. A lot of people don't know the difference between clever and memory. The people that will learn book in Sierra Leone on a computer with big memory.
You know,
that's what they learn book in Sierra
Leone. I don't allow we deviate too much. You know, to make I don't allow deviate too much.
Yes, bro.
This thing about clever and stupid are part of the brainwashing process we then do per way.
Mm-hmm.
There are no clever or stupid people. There are mentally developed and mentally retarded. But even the retarded people, they think.
What in me they talk about?
I know what you mean, but I don't misunderstand.
Me they talk about people that with the reason.
Yes.
You see, if you know the reason, you can never be reasonable.
If you can allow me, you go understand.
We them man there, we learn them book there. Now memorize. Because you know, for say even the Quran, where they go, you ask her after, it's a bit word for word, but you ask them question inside, you know, you know, you apply them.
If you allow me, you go understand who's I want go.
All right.
You see, they don't create a syndrome now, we might say.
Mm-hmm.
Certain people then they will get special endowment.
Uh-huh.
They are more clever.
Mm.
Every human being get the capacity for be clever. Your ability to use your brain depend on how much exercise you do with the brain. The brain like your muscles need for the exercise. And there is nothing you cannot learn except that if you psychologically retard yourself not for learn. Part of the thing we hold we back, now you can't do so. People and get that belief, so me, I not able this, I not go reach this. And yes, maybe you get certain traits, them will not go allow you for aspire to the office. But if you are aware, say this now you traits, you correct them, maybe when you reach the office, you go do better. But I that belief say, now God they choose leader.
The most stupid. Now they vote. Now God can vote.
You know, that kind way of thinking, I don't put which also they so today.
Totally.
We got to change a whole lot of psychological images we get now with mind. We got to change a whole lot of social images we get now with mind. And above all, we get to learn for no say, each and every one of we capable, but we for do we homework before we get the capacity. If you don't do your homework, you don't have the capacity. Like you rightly say, Naya, the last time I did this as a subject was in the third form. That was in the 70s. But looking at life, going through life, I come to realize there is something about Sierra Leone that all of us don't know. I can't understand, there is a lot of commonalities within us, but we not seem to know that. Now push me for begin research.
Now ignorance.
I've been on it 5 and more years.
Not what we call ignorance. You be ignorant.
Yes.
On those things.
And up to this point, I'm ignorant of a lot of things.
A lot of things.
But I don't improve on that knowledge. And as I speak, I am doing the second editing of the first edition of the book because I want it to go out this year. I always tell you, I don't talk on the platform here.
The next one with the right now I go contribute.
I say we biggest problem na Sierra Leone na ignorance.
Total. That I stand with you 100%.
And you know to make we ignorance not the done. We not get time for go research and find out.
No, you don't.
We only think about something. That can make judgment. That judgment is correct. Nobody know for challenge them.
You left
I
something
this
there.
now why they tell this me man say they misinform people. He's saying take offense. He was misinforming us.
You left something behind. You know what's bad? Not to the ignorant. What's bad? Now when you ignorant and you don't know say you ignorant.
Because you not find out. You assume say you don't know him. Where you not know
you they argue about something where you not clued up about, where you not say you not sabi, you've not checked it. You know, if you understand the concept, you they argue vacuously. And then as a Sierra Leonean. Because
you know how dangerous that is? You know how dangerous that is? When somebody get that kind of attitude, you get power. Anybody who try for correct them, the next thing they do now for killer.
It a lynch them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because if he say, oh, this is the car against me, we have a lot
we don't talk about that. Because where you correct them, is see them as you don't dent the ego. You dent the ego. And that is the biggest crime anybody can commit to Ram. You know? My brother, with situation is one way. The one way feel to say we get government, we not ever get government. Because if we get government, when we get to independence.
1961.
Naim we forbidden take with time. We become Afrocentric in we thinking and we mentality. We take the Whitman and divide and rule enterprise. We dismantle them. We replace them with something we reflect we cultural identity, we attitude, we mentality. But you see, the thing is, Saloma don't even know what's in a culture. We don't anymore. Me and somebody be they talk who say that. They talk about Pulnado. I say Islam not get Pulnado. I say now we culture. I say Christianity not get Pulnado. They get Christian. Waiting Islam gets na circumcision. They not they Pulnado. Now make then they whisper na the picking yes, then get honey, then get salt. Now a cultural thing. Now we culture that one day. Then say they go find an elderly person with good character. Let pull the picking ado for show and life. And that is mentorship. You see, this apprenticeship, we'll get for do a program about this. This apprenticeship and mentorship, Africa man don't get time for a long time. Consensus management. Africa man will get time past all. What's mean then they go to go bente kane. What's mean then say to go operating. When they permitting, they say time out. Will they go engage? Now consensus management. Then they come back. This talker will not send we for can talk. What you want they ask we? It don't exceed the power we then give we. We not they go ultra-virus. We have to go back. Go kane. That means to say for go report back to the people that we send we.
Yeah.
We minister and they do that. Do you know now the first violation that's what we do in Sierra Leone during we independence? Those who went, they not come back and report to us. Then just go with independence.
Because they had this entitlement mentality.
Exactly. Now the first breach that one day.
And 30 day, we they glorify that. The forefathers who fought for our independence, we're not fought for nothing. No. They give we am free.
The date set for them be want. Now it's 1961, December 27, now for we don't get to independence. That was the paper Sir Milton has in his pocket. If he wants the independence on the 27th of December. You know what's in the 27th of December? That is his birthday. So he had wanted the country independence for fall on his birthday. You see the ego centricity. You see the
man don't do in America in birthday go make military parade.
Well, this is what I'm talking about.
Then the soldier,
this is what I'm talking about.
Wait. You know I bring that issue. You know, suicide awareness they work. Look at that military parade. It was not a military parade. The soldier then quietly revolt against Donald Trump. They were dancing through the place, not marching. But in Sierra Leone, let somebody when sit down and state house on a can match. So man they in foot, let them see him.
They go invite her to dinner. You know, man, I tell you, you know, oh God, it is just crazy. It's ludicrous. We get a system, we know that the system bad. What are we doing about it? We're not doing nothing. Because we no one take responsibility. We busy they talk for say, now the politicians them. No. We can make a total recall.
Now we they encourage and mandate them for misbehave.
Exactly. Because you see, when you look at what we get now, you know they work. And we know it. 1961. Sir Milton wanted to make 27th of December. When I birthday.
Say 17th of December.
Nah, Ian McLeod, na said to Rambo, what the mago would they give na? Not worry about that date today. Left farm. We go do them. This is not if. Now when? Now the British then choose. Now McLeod now choose April 27.
And do you know why April 27?
Mago.
Have you ever been told why we have April 27th as Independence Day?
Now this disaster will be don't happen in our country.
Now the hot tax war.
Yeah, for remind we.
Yeah.
Now
It was the day the hot tax war started in Sierra Leone.
These are the things our people don't know. They don't know what in Salon stand for. They don't even know, some don't even know why the lion dinner we coat of arms. They don't know anything about Sierra Leone. Then they want to sell Sierra Leone. How you will sell something where you're not able to market? You get for no. Exactly. So now we get them full money here. We get them traitor there. The biggest traitor, not to the traitor them with the thief, we with the liper, we with the misinformed.
Now they comply with them.
Now we, the accomplices, because we get two types of Sierra Leoneans. You get the active and the passive. With the passive, then we plenty. That's we the citizens, they all are passive contributors. Because if you sit there, you see what thing they go on is wrong. Just because SLPP, you say na Mendeman get we're not to Mendeman form. One Mendeman not be the original member there. APC, whether they yagba for so. The original member, na Madingo there. Na Madingo them. Majority Madingo, not on team in there. From APC.
The 13 people were from APC now. One been the in fine second Madingo blood, but
they all get Madingo. But almost team ni man
why they talk now Shaka Stevens? Shaka Stevens was the only man amongst them who carried a name that is not Madingo, who does not have direct Madingo DNA.
But even in self, you not be depend on the original members. Because you remember when they come out na England and come, a movement be there in trouble. Then the one for Banda movement day. So now the 11th of September, now he match with APC.
Well, they
March 25, 1969, APC form. Where he form, Cheki not be there, but Cheki be need somebody because then for be don't shut him down. So that was the only way to save his neck. And the first person where pick him out, where he come, na Alaji Jibril, publicly, where he endorse him. That's how it happened. Now he invites them, they can come meet them. And APC self, what would they talk about specialism? For specialize. APC be don't start. But they all na be small fish them. Then we need a big fish. Somebody with experience. Sheka Stevens don't win union battle. You remember that strike na Losar? Now Sheka Stevens na him be all time. Na him the with man and use for all time because na him be the only person who able control the waiting. Now from there come on now we can be mayor. Sheki be don't be mayor. So Sheki na be a big name. The people away from Jibril Sise, Pakale, Abubakar Sidiki Bangura, SAT Kuruma, this man here, Kausu Conte,
Ebi Fofana,
Baba Yara,
Bagali Mansaye.
You know, they were not big, they not to be big fish them. So Shekina be a big fish. So it was a win-win situation. Shekina went for closer. APC nobody gets the gravitas. This man get the gravitas. So when they merge, they become a force. That's what happened. But they talk about that now. You know, it's a lot of craziness going on now with country.
Well, because we don't research, we assume a lot of things.
Nonsense.
Sierra Leoneans should learn one thing. If they don't, Sierra Leone will forever suffer. Knowledge is what controls this earth. It's what controls the universe. Even science don't prove them through quantum dynamics researches that the universe has a level of intelligence. God exists in the universe. God is knowledge. If you don't respect knowledge, then you cannot get the material benefits of this physical world.
You know, let her just address me, brother Naya. He sent message to me, say, Mr. Toure, you like it or not, Sierra Leone and the world have moved on from 2023. You see the mentality? Conotry, not to you angry make Sierra Leone. Conotry, the world is not Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is part of the world. We get we own culture, we get we own tradition, we get we own politics. What in happen 2023? Not get nothing for do with the world. When una go begin to use una matter up there, just you alone not comprised of Sierra Leone. Neither me alone not comprised. If me talk for say I not agree, you talk for say you dey dismiss what's in at the top. How we go able to hold a community where we all get a diverse view? We all not go agree. But what you make work on a school, one of the things we then teach we mathematics is powerful. Though. Then teach we how for divide and find the mean. All we opinions they get for come together. If not 10 different opinions and we put them together, we divide them and find the mean. And that mean they now get for apply. Now make would they vote? Alisa? That's why we vote. For that we find the mean. Me get an idea. And not an idea I get. Now, this issue of 2023, anybody where they against them, now posse will not get moral. You not get any moral standpoint. Because if you get any ethical values, you not go talk for say for him the baton and move on.
You know, one simple thing, Mr. Toure.
Yes, sir.
If you want change to happen, don't use the method that caused the problem to solve the problem. If we cannot get sanity in our electoral processes, but we want to have sanity in the mining of our resources, then something must be wrong with what we call our brain.
Mm.
The world does not operate that way. In this life, if you don't take responsibility for who you are and what you want to be, every other person will continue to misuse and abuse you. If Sierra Leone's minerals are being misused and abused, it's because the political class in that country is only there to secure their interests, not the interests of the people of Sierra Leone. So if we want to talk about sanity of mining our minerals, let us first address the political issue. Without it, nothing else will work. Sierra Leone has over 500,000 hectares of land to grow 11 million tons of rice every year. The present consumption capacity of Sierra Leone is just about 5.4 million tons of rice per annum. That means we have close to 7 million tons to export and make money. But it's not happening. You know why? Because our political system is in disarray. The policy-making system is not in the interest of developing Sierra Leone. It's in the interest of developing a few crooks and criminals who happen to be in power.
And the reality is, then crooks then they come from this very population.
Yes.
Now a cross section. So
yes.
We have a problem because when you look at Conotry, talk for say, Mr. Toure, you like it or not, Sierra Leone and the world have moved on from 2023 elections. So Mr. Conotry, they try for tell me for saying, I mean one grain. Gets this feeling, say 2023 is live and kicking and we should have electoral justice. That is the biggest lie I don't ever hear in my life. You get a huge number. In fact, if you not be careful, the people will detest 2028. Then but who pass the one them where you know the one that where detest 2023. Now then plenty. Because I feel say the majority of Sierra Leoneans don't want us to move on. Because they can see, say, within a volcano where they wait for erupt. And people like una get for create that eruption there because waiting na una mentality, una not like forget political system where inclusive, where everybody will get a chance for voice their opinion. They listen to them. You they dismiss millions of Sierra Leoneans by you saying every Sierra Leonean have moved on. You don't talk to every Sierra Leonean. Have you spoken to every Sierra Leonean? And have they told you, I am one of them, and I'm not of that belief? Pajalo is one of them. He's not of that belief. Wadi Williams is one of them. He's not of that belief. Ojukutu Macaulay is one of them. He's not part of that belief. I can call you name after names that are anti-2028 because people want to have an ethically run electoral system. The elections we had did not meet criteria. And that is also the reason why electoral justice is relevant. But for una, when I say electoral justice, what una see na Samura? Electoral justice has nothing to do with Samura. Electoral justice has everything to do with the well-being of every Sierra Leonean, the prospect of every Sierra Leonean.
Tell the man that if we are going to have a democratic system, electoral justice is like the air that we breathe.
Mm-hmm.
All of us breathe air, but when we die, the air continues and other people will breathe it.
You breathe it, yes.
Tell him that electoral justice is not about persons or political parties. It's about democratic sanity.
I cannot. Everybody have moved on. That is a lie. That is so disingenuous. How can you come in public and say every Sierra Leone? That is every individual. I know a lot. I know hundreds. Hundreds of people call me from Sierra Leone every day.
They misinform the public, he take offense.
Hundreds of people they call me per week from Sierra Leone. They tell me for say, Imran T, keep up the fight. We are standing with you. I don't know what you're talking about. And if we talk about democracy, democracy is plural. Democracy is inclusive. Waiting you they talk so contrary, I be expect a lot more from you. Na exclusive politics you they talk about. So the one that we want 2028 like you kind now una matter. We all the millions of Sierra Leoneans we say we know they go, we know they agree, we know they take up. Mwen luma, susole, sebe, sikeshirinu. They no matter. Fulama say
no matter.
They no matter. You have people for all tribes. We stand. Say we forget a result. So you say that's no matter. Waiting matter. You say every Sierra Leone. That means to say you bamboozle them. You bully everybody to submission. That is the kind of politics.
Like how we plan for bamboozle them mine in company. You know nothing. Go try them.
You know, we got for left in there. You know they talk true. You know they come in public. They can't life management. You know, me not agree. As I be a lot of people that will not agree. And if we not agree, it is not about the majority, you know. Even democracy, that's where democracy got it wrong. Proper democratic society, then they take notice of the minority past the majority. Because if you get a minority, we're not happy. Look, Ireland, Naya, how they make the whole of UK shake. If you get a group of people and we're unhappy, we're resentful, then go make the whole country, if you small finger, get weaker. Now that day go no for say next long.
The whole body don't sick. Body go sleep.
When I say disease, that means to say you body. Waiting.
You know, listen, I don't like saying it, but I'm such a trained mind that when person come, I know where it's coming from. Is what they call in French agent provocateur.
Yeah, the Frenchman. Bonjour. Look, I
Louis
say,
Louis est un agent provocateur. He's coming here to voice somebody's message. But
he
I
say,
want to know, say,
Mhm.
this is not a platform for personal interests. Koidu Holdings in issue unago solve and not bring an eye.
He say over 54 billion stolen from our land, and you tell me I don't have the. You don't know what you talk about.
Wait
That
for me,
54 billion,
Imran. Who signed contract with Koidu Holdings?
Exactly.
Not to SLPP, not to Tijan Kaba signed with Branch Energy.
No, now Whitman signed the contract. Where Whitman can they just count gone.
These guys, you know what's in now some of them problem? Some of them think say now every Sierra Leonean are a bundle of illiterate ignoranta. Some of us, we may not have PhDs, but we know a lot of things. So the minute you begin talking outside the care and go.
Papa, now for fool the people and let the people and say not to the politicians.
This Koidu Holdings issue, I not want on my platform because I know the ultimate aim about Koidu Holdings. It's about getting rid of a company to use that place as a money laundering hub. It's not in the interest of Kono. It's not in the interest of environment and all that crap when they talk.
The 54 billion where they come out now will land. Who that signed them contracts then they?
Ask them for me.
Who that signed them contracts cannot trade? Let we take responsibility. And you know, one of the people that want to take responsibility. Now, one of us. And you and me, not all them responsible for their misdemeanor, for their crimes. Because we be the Bob said they go can't mondo whip and the condo. And we don't wait for the mondo, they not give you the mondo and the condo. We still a grumble. But the reality is, if 54 billion left with country, who that signed the country? They say before treat by you now, oh sell you. Even them parable they are na parable the way supposed to give you wisdom.
Left the 54 billion. From where they don't begin mine diamond in Sierra Leone 1930. Almost Sierra Leone don't benefit from diamond. Go to Botswana, then don't begin mine diamond 1977.
Well, then get Botswanans then get their act together.
Yes.
They have their acts together.
Yes.
We don't.
Yes.
But how we go get to act together? When we get man way go school, they make then kind irrelevant arguments then yeah. They try for say we still a victim from the white man. Yes, white man not good, we know that. But the white man come, he make a proposition.
They come.
Okay.
Botswana in 1977, the Bears consolidated a diamond group that was 25% shareholder in the diamond industry in Sierra Leone, well before independence and up to 1975. They went to Botswana, and at that time, Botswana had only 22 university graduates and a few high school leavers. The Botswanan told them, if we are going to have a contract with you for our diamonds, we want 50%. They say, okay, you should put money. Botswana say, okay, we don't mind. We'll find a way to raise the money. Then put the money. Then form a company called De Beers Botswana, Depswana. Depswana begin mine, then begin give the percentage to Botswana. Right now, as we speak, the Botswanan government is negotiating to increase the shareholding and at the same time, for make them begin polish the diamonds inside Botswana. In Sierra Leone, we have been mining diamonds since God knows when.
Not even
We they take the diamond, we smuggle and through the border into Conakry, Guinea. They sell more of Sierra Leone diamond at Anville, Conakry, than they sell in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Then this man, they can't tell me about Koidu Holdings. Gonotri, with all due respect to you, sir, I worked 20 years of my life in Sierra Leone. I made a moral oath that I was going to serve my country. I did just that, and the same dishonesty. Naimeka Gefo left me country on the 2nd June 1998, running for my life. So when some of we they talk, we know what they talk for. No, they can't talk for police person. There's nobody in Sierra Leone that I will please. I don't even need for police person. I they please me conscience. And I don't say what I don't know.
Honestly, I am so disappointed. Waited today, we not dey take responsibility for we actions. We get people they connive with outside people then they misuse the country. Then we busy, they blame the stranger them. Where the people where getting the orb, where getting the base, the platform for make them able for waka dekedaka waka.
Is there Koidu Holdings is about his land? Well, go to Jankabana Kisi Road Beringon. If not, they them Beramo. Because I been signed the original contract with them. Go along.
No Chinese man, no Kankan mine Salon with Saloma no sign contracts with.
Ah, well.
Alpha Can, I signed one of the nastiest, stupid deal them. Where the money, yes, you can't blame people them for them. Whether they do them, they're not even do a disclaimer.
The man they talk about Koidu Holdings, when they don't publicly announce almost Sierra Leone they get from a minute.
They're not the gazetteer. They're not the gazetteer. They're not the gazette, nothing.
Other countries, they do them every day.
They're not the gazette, nothing. They're not the gazette, nothing. Even with company themselves, they're not they float and report almost then they make. Everything a kukujumuku. Because
you see the segmented mentality. I don't care about anything but my own land. Who told you Kono is your land? We will take it away from Sierra Leone. Lord, I go put another republic.
Well, that is the mentality.
You really don't understand the thing, Konotri.
You see where don't segment that you don't care about the abuse when they abuse
rest of Sierra Leone.
Minors then na Lonsar, na Yana na Imata. All the other side and hey God. Daddy la unako for today. You know.
Bambul them una thank you for listening to we nonsense show they talk, yeah? Will they come back on Monday and tell God thank you, me plaba mates don't come. Now they join for make the plaba. Salon go change by force.
I want for
Salon go change.
I want for take before they go. I want for tell the very Konotri thank you because at least he make we know him, you know, because we go to know by their fruits we shall know them, you know, we go to know them by them the way then they perform, you know. So Konotri thank you. I want for tell Salon Talk TV, Yusuf, na man wait for the cam naya. And we would invite you.
I get for invite them. I see they talk with positive.
You talk with very positive things. Them, you know, you they show say you brain they articulate a well oil. I don't know that oil but it work very well. Ronald, of course, you know man way bring me camp anthropology. Why they tell mortal man I don't be ever some people anthropology until I meet this gentleman. Now I ain't open me eye to anthropology, Papa. You do me a big favor. If somebody will give me 1 billion, believe me, what you give me that knowledge. There is nothing way more expensive past what you give me. Thank you. And I do this deliberately, let people know what knowledge they do for person. This man I make I begin to get that awareness for no Uda be, for no say I am a Sierra Leonean. And there is more to Sierra Leone than waiting the Whitman tell we. There is more to Sierra Leone than what I know. I should dig deep into my identity. And now I don't begin, they see, say, I they think differently. My mentality, they change. And I they try for encourage other people and for can join me, for enjoy this pleasure, this peaceful existence where you know who that you be. Because if you're not mortal man, you don't know who that you be. You're not stone, you inanimate. If you're not mortal man, you know sabi you grandpa, you know sabi you great grandpa, you know sabi your grandpa come out, you know sabi your origin. You're not zombie. You know, now that make we dey encourage you now all, just like how Ronald, George Stone, open me yai. We want for open una yai. Una call and una ask him. He open me yai. And not be ever no say subject be doing anthropology. My brother, thank you. And Mr. Salon Talk TV, it go nice for we call we talk. You for they come na this platform because we need people like una. We don't they old now, na go where they go so. I don't know your age. I just dey assume say sometimes you younger because we need younger people then for take up this fight. You know, we go guide, we go advise, but this fight is not about political party. This fight is not about tribe. This tribe fight, this struggle is not about clan. This struggle is not about region. This struggle is about the Salon community, the space where all the tribes occupy. They cry. He need we help. And this time, it is right for us to say to people them, we get the wrong perceptions, the wrong views, the wrong ideology, the wrong mentality. Sakashiranga, susule, moeluma, will not agree, will not take him. Anybody will not believe in one Sierra Leone free from tribalism, Sierra Leone free from regionalism, Sierra Leone free from Islamophobia, from religious, how do you call them, prejudice. Sierra Leone way free from gender mix up. We not want them now we country. We for change we mentality. We for take responsibility for we mistake the way we don't make. Exactly. Stranger know they come, he can't come mine now we country we not know. The stranger where they come now we brother them what we trust, what we give. Now then the waiting, we for fire them all. We for fire them all. And anybody tell you for say, you for see you take nonsense, then you for take nonsense, he don't lie to you. Prophet Muhammad for one the Muslim, he say, don't oppress and don't allow anyone to oppress you. Don't oppress and don't be oppressed. Don't oppress and don't be oppressed. That means to say, you as a human being, you know, for oppress anybody, and neither enough allow anybody for oppress you. Now then Jesus Christ, he said, tell you follow them. He said, do to others as you do unto, as you like them do unto you. That is the golden rule. How you want them treat you, now so you for treat other people them. If you want for treat, let them treat you with love, now you first forgive love to other people. So do your Salon people them. At the left now with this word. Anything we know the bill Sierra Leone, law will not agree. Law will not take them. That is a to bashengi, to back bashingi, to back sula, to kashiringi. And the same token, I talk to me, my brother there. Walumao, mwepi, waluma, law will not agree. Famulem, now we come, now we go. I'm ranting the tata.
You see, the one word I go last say, but I for recognize the presence of my big brother, Mr. Timbo. Thank you for the listen to me, sir, and for the listen to we. If we now try to get a collective mentality in Sierra Leone, we are wasting time. And I want the Sierra Leoneans understand one thing. The trajectory of division and polarization we don't start in Sierra Leone. If it continues for another 10 years, Sierra Leone they go into a bloody ethnic war. Some of us see these things coming. I make with a talk. Country, I get for do a program on mineral resources. I go tell you every district which mineral they and how they don't sell them because I know. I'm not here to heat up things. I'm here to preach sanity to Sierra Leoneans. I don't care what thing called holdings don't do na kono. If we get a sane governance system, we can restructure Sierra Leone. Afterwards, parts of the world they don't suffer more disastrous destruction. When the tsunami took place in Asia, the destruction was far more than what we are talking about in Kono. But because there was a government and a system in place, they have repaired everything. Sierra Leone from what the world on 30, they will not repair nothing. Because all the one they were in governance, na thief man them and idiots them.
Even the money for rehabilitating the people and then thief all
They misuse them. They misuse them. Billions of dollars came to Sierra Leone between 2002 and 2007.
And then begin mine
all
as Sierra
that
Leone.
Money was misused.
They begin miners alone and no bonies. They begin miners alone in the 30s. In
1930.
the 30s. In the 30s. What do we have to show for it? They can't talk for saying that today then begin the thief we. Like who are the thief we? The one that would smuggle diamond. The one that would smuggle diamond. Who are they help them? Not so Sierra Leonean there.
Well.
Hezbollah where they na Lebanon so. Now they get the money for fighting the war from Sierra Leone.
But American State Department said it. The Blood Diamond film now based on the fact that rogue institutions be involved in smuggling, buying smuggled diamond during the war. Now they make that film Blood Diamond. Not to hear say. The American State Department did a research on that. They came out with a report. And 30 days, rogue institutions they're involved in Sierra Leone.
Big time.
30 days.
Big time.
This Coidolins noise about it is it's a suspected case of wanting to get rid of one unit for bring another unit so that they go use them as a front for money laundering.
Now the best that and the platform that the way Fatima want for use for run for president.
May not they call name, please.
No, me call name. Now me call name. Now me
because
call name.
I don't
because
tell you.
Now that's the deeper.
I don't tell you since December. A lot of things where they've been at Sierra Leone, and I tell you, say, listen, watch, you will see them happen. Not so?
Yeah, and then it happens day by day. Now I can tell you for say, you know, Wali you picking
I'm connected with people that matter in this world. The only thing I'm not a boast button. I'm connected with people that matter in this world.
Hey, brother, things go change.
You get for change, they change.
Because we person for run a ground, you didn't ground, you only win up. No, we didn't ground, we not get for do again, no. And we get people that want to grab, let go up. But they go up. Famulem, now the word that.
Thank you for listening to We Will They Come on Monday.
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos. It's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask why they want you to believe it.